Alright, for anyone out there who might not be in the know, what's the deal with the Cisco CCDE certification? And seriously, why is it such a big deal, like the Everest of network design?
Oh, the CCDE? Picture this. It's like being the grand architect, the strategic mastermind behind the entire network. We're not talking about fiddling with router configs here. This is about sketching out the entire blueprint, taking those crazy complex business needs and somehow turning them into a massive functioning network. It's definitely not for the faint of heart, that's for sure.
And before you get to play network deity, there's a written exam, isn't there? What kind of hoops do you have to jump through for that?
Exactly. You're looking at a 2-hour sprint, 100 questions, and a cool 450. Ouch. But passing it proves you got that eagle eye view. You can actually spell out what's needed, map out how it'll get done, and then stand by your choices. It's all about figuring out the why before you even touch the how.
Okay, that paints a pretty clear picture of the CCDE itself. But let's get down to brass tacks. What kind of doors does this sort of ninja-level expertise actually swing open? We're talking career moves and, let's be honest, the cold hard cash.
All right, buckle up, because this is where it gets juicy. We always hear about certifications giving you a leg up, but the CCDE, this isn't just a leg up. It's a whole new ladder. Most folks holding this are pulling in somewhere between 30 and 60 neuro, but the real superstars? They're hitting 96 euro. And get this, in the US, some are even raking in a staggering 122 neuro a year. Yeah, let that sink in.
Whoa, hold on a second. That's not just a jump, that's a leap. Is that purely a fancy new title on your business card, or does your actual day-to-day job fundamentally change?
Oh, it's a total shift. We're talking about a potential 40% fatter paycheck compared to your non-certified buddies. You're not just plugging in cables anymore, you're the network architect. You're the one wrestling with the really gnarly strategic problems. And that, my friend, is exactly why companies are happy to open their wallets for that kind of brain power.
So it's pretty obvious the CCDE throws open some seriously big professional doors. But for something this high stakes, nailing the prep is absolutely crucial. How do aspiring CCDEs even begin to tackle something this demanding?
Preparation? Oh, that's the whole ball game. And for a lot of people, the path involves some pretty direct methods. We're seeing a big uptick in services offering what they call exam dumps. Basically, they're like treasure maps to the actual exam, full of real recent questions and answers.
So, for anyone dreaming of that CCDE, what kind of prep resources are actually out there, and how effective are these dumps in getting someone through on their very first attempt?
Well, they can be super effective, but you gotta pick your source wisely. These providers swear they've got 100% of the exam content covered and are constantly refreshing their question banks. It's essentially a fast track, a shortcut, if you will. Some even go so far as to guarantee a first-time pass, because they're giving you the exact stuff you'll see on the test. Pretty wild, right?
Wow, that's a pretty confident assertion. It almost sounds like you're taking this incredibly strategic big-picture exam and turning it into a hyper-tactical, almost cheat code approach.
It really is. Instead of climbing a whole mountain of study materials, you're essentially doing a targeted sprint. And for a lot of people, it's exactly that mix of smart preparation, using all the tools at your disposal, including these dumps, that directly leads to that sweet salary bump and career success we were just raving about.
So we've laid out the practical roadmap for tackling this beast of an exam. Now, as we start to wind things down, let's zoom out a bit. What's the bigger picture here? What's the true significance of snagging a certification this elite in today's wild tech landscape?
You know, in this digital age where infrastructure is literally everything, the CCDE isn't just some shiny badge you pin on your LinkedIn profile. It's a genuine declaration that you can think strategically, solve problems at the absolute highest level. The really fascinating question, though, is how this role of the design expert is going to keep morphing and evolving as technology just keeps charging ahead full steam.